the as one. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and comment on my show. It helps a brother out. And not only that, it makes me feel good. Because this is the one thing I love doing is doing this show and entertaining you guys and giving you guys my opinion, giving you guys some news and notes what's going on in sports, but also what's going on around the world. And by the way, speaking what's going on around the world, make sure you tune in to KDKWDB Radio sometime this week, where I'm gonna give you guys know what's going on. And remember, on KDKWDB Radio, we bring love back to R&B music, just like B. Davis is doing right now, just like the queen of R&B, Mary J. Blige, been doing for almost 30 plus years, bringing love back to R&B music. So make sure you guys tune in, and my station will be back up and running soon. So stay tuned. Before I get to the March Madness, the Final Four, the going to work, filling out your brackets, and trying to win your bracket, trying to win your brackets at on the job with your friends, trying to win some money. Everybody plays some bets when they say tournament. I'm giving you guys all the lowdown. I'm gonna let you guys know what the major players to watch out for, what teams to watch out for, and which teams already clinched to go their ticket to the tournament. Because if there's one thing I know, March Madness is crazy. You got people who are not basketball fans are participating in March Madness. So before I get to that, I want to send out a big time congratulations to Bam Adebayo for scoring 83 points yesterday. We gotta give him another one. We gotta hear that again. Bam Adebayo scored 83 points yesterday in a Miami Heat blowout win of the Washington Wizards. Now, Bam is the second guy in NBA history to score over 80 points. Wilt Chamberlain, 100. Bam Adebayo, 83. The late, great Kobe Bryant, 81. Congratulations, Bam. Well deserving. It's nothing like watching history in the making. It's nothing like watching history happening right before your eyes. And all those Heat fans yesterday down in Miami who was in attendance for that 83-point game, just like the people who was in attendance for Kobe Bryant's 81 and Wilt Chamberlain's 100, that's a game you will never forget. And that's a game that Bam will never forget. I mean, whoever thought that Bam would score 83 points? And what's more impressive by him scoring 83 points is that Bam is a center. Bam is every bit 6'9, 6'10. Bam came into this league as a defensive player. Over the years, he developed his offensive game. And over the years, he has become a good offensive player. But an 83-point game is something we would never, ever thought that he would do. Even Bam probably didn't ever think that he'll score 83 points in one game. But it's well deserving for a young man who has represented the Heat, Miami Heat, and the Heat culture the right way. Miss two-time Olympian, the man who was able to sweet talk and Asian Wilson. That's all I gotta say for you. The guy who's able to sweet talk and be able to pull Asian Wilson, that Bam. Bam Adebayo, who went to the NBA Finals 2 times. And probably on the third time he'll win a championship. That Bam Adebayo. The Bam who Dwayne Wade has officially called the captain of the Miami Heat. That Bam scored 83 points yesterday. And they did it in a win. And not only on a win, they did it on a winning streak. Now, their winning streak came to an end a game ago against, I forgot. I think it was, I'm not going to speculate who they lost to previously. but they didn't play well. He was upset how well they played in a big bounce back game. Congratulations to Bam. Now, with everyone congratulating Bam, you always got them haters on the sideline hating because Bam shot 43 free throws. Who cares? Who cares? Bam don't have the skill set of a Kobe Bryant. Bam doesn't have the skill set of a Wilt Chamberlain. If you want to go a little deeper and further, Bam don't have the skill set of Devin Booker, who I want to say some years ago busted 72 points. That's not his skill set. It doesn't matter how many times he went to the free throw line. It doesn't matter who the opponent was. Bottom line is 83 is 83. It doesn't matter who was against. 83 points is 83 points. And instead of hating on this guy, like some of y'all are doing, you can congratulate him. That's a Hercules effort. All right. The next guy on the list, I'm pulling up right now to score double figure, was Davion Mitchell. I think it was two other guys, but I think Davion had like 12 points. If we talking about Tyler Hero didn't play, Norman Powell didn't play. So you're missing your up two top players on that team. Bam carried that team to victory yesterday. And for everybody to come out here, those haters who are criticizing because he shot 43 free throws, I guess I'm at the fall in line when I tell you, you guys don't know basketball. That is some play hating bull that they're doing. And Bam don't deserve that. Bam deserve all the credit in the world for making history. So on the Double Drew podcast, on DS Walk Double Drew podcast, we like to tell Bam, congratulations. And because of that win, the Miami Heat are now in sixth place in the Eastern Conference standing and going up because now they're tied with the Toronto Raptors for fifth place. The Miami Heat is back in this business and they're back to win. So they're back to their winning ways. They're back in business and they are trying to move up in the standings. And the Miami Heat is playing good basketball at the right time, where the top of the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons, are not playing well right now. They lost 4 straight, but they won yesterday. So Miami Heat playing good basketball. Watch out for them. But again, congratulations to Bam Adebayo. Now, let's get to the madness, because the madness is here, and the madness has started on Monday. Actually, the madness started in the last week because it's conference tournament time. And as we basketball fans who love NCAA basketball, we call it championship week. Because teams who win their conference championship get an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament and they clinch their spot in the tournament. Now, usually these are the smaller schools who usually don't make a lot of noise in NCAA tournaments. Some do, some don't. Depends on the matchup. So let's get to those teams right now who have clinched their spot in the NCAA tournament. And we have the Wright State Raiders, the Hofstra Pride, Gonzaga Bulldogs, Tennessee State Tigers. We have the Long Island University Sharks. We have the Northern Iowa Panthers. We have the High Point Panthers. We have the Queens University Royals. We have the North Dakota State Bison. We have the Troy Trojans. Those are the teams right now who have clinched a spot in the NCAA tournament. And there'll be more to come this week. So the NCAA tournament is that time of the year where we all just go crazy, where we all do our brackets, where we all sit here and we pick our favorite team to win the whole tournament. And this is the year where potential NBA guys, potential NBA players, this is where they start making their money. This is where they start making a bigger name for themselves. This is where all the potential NBA draft picks started making a name for themselves and started proving to not only to the league, but to the fans. They're the big time players. They're their box office, and they are must see TV. So when I'm talking about those players, I'm talking about players like Cameron Boozer from Duke, Darren Peterson from Kansas, AJ Badanska out of BYU, Yaxel out of Michigan, um, the University of Connecticut basketball team, a big time school with this year is they don't have a big time player, but they have a big time roster. The defending national champion, the University of Florida Gators, who have Thomas Halton, their best player, big time. He's a top 10 draft pick. We're going to see him. It's just a lot of teams. Houston Cougars. Who am I missing? St. John's Red Storm, Michigan State Spartans, Nebraska Cornhuskers. And yes, Nebraska Cornhuskers do have one of the best basketball teams in the country this season. Wow. I can't believe I said that. Nebraska, Texas Tech, Purdue. There's a lot of teams this year that's going and trying to win the national championship. But there's only 6 or 7 true contenders that can win it this year. Duke, Michigan, Arizona, Corey Pete for Arizona, freshman. That's another big time player. So I'm sad again. Duke, Arizona, Michigan, Connecticut, Houston, Michigan State, Florida. These 7 teams are going to try and make a run to the national championship. And these 7 teams can and will. One on these 7 will win the national championship. These are the 7 best teams in the nation. These are the 7 best teams that everybody need paying attention to. Now, there are some other. I would say that you need to pay attention to every team in the NCAA because they're going to be some upsets. We might not see a 1 be a 16. We might not see a 2 be a 15. But I can guarantee you there are going to be some upsets. We might see a 7 be to 10, a 6 be 11, or 4 be to 12, or 3 be a 14. Oh, excuse me, a 14 be a 3. A 10 might be a 7. Or 11 might be a 6. A 9 might be the 8. A 15 might be the 2. A 12 might be a 4. It has happened in the past. A 16 be the 1 has happened one time. One time. And that lucky team, University of Missouri, Kansas City, they beat Virginia. So upsets, major upsets has happened in the past. And it's going to happen again this season. It's going to happen again this tournament. So make sure you guys tune in. I gave you the big time players. I gave you the schools. Now watch them and enjoy the tournament because I enjoy it. And even though I like to root for my favorite team, I also like to root for other teams because I like seeing upsets. As long as it's not my team, I do like seeing upsets. So make sure you tune in to the NCAA tournament. Championship week started. Make sure you watch that because championship week always determine the seedings for the NCAA tournament. So this has been DS Walks Double Drill Podcast. Tournament time. Thank you guys very much.